Okay, Friday in class, we covered pages 61, 63, and 65 in your work text. That would be working with factors, common factors, and the greatest common factor. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do today is we're going to look at some numbers, and we're going to try to find the factors of these numbers. Our first number here is 33, right? Oops, I'm over the number, sorry. Let's adjust this a little here. There we go. Okay. All right. Actually, let's pull this back. Sorry about that. Okay. So our first number is 33. If we're looking at the number 33 and we want to know what the factors are, if you recall, when we multiply numbers, two numbers that we multiply together to get our product, those two numbers that we multiply together are called our factors. Okay, I'm sure you've heard that before. The two numbers that you multiply together in a multiplication problem are called the factors, and they give us our product. So with our number 33, okay, what two numbers can you multiply together to get 33? Well, we can multiply 1 times 33, and we can multiply 3 times 11. Okay? So if we're working with the number 33, our factors, okay, so our factors for 33 are 1, 3, 11, and 33. Okay? If we were looking at the number 56, okay, what two numbers can we multiply together to get 56? Well, we can multiply 1 times 56, okay? We also can multiply 2 times 28. 2 times 28 is 56. We can also multiply 4 times 14. 4 times 14 is 56. And we can multiply 7 times 8. 7 times 8 is 56. So the factors of 56 are 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, 14, 28, and 56. Okay, makes sense? All right, let's look at 42, okay? 42, what can we multiply to get 42? Well, we can multiply 1 times 42. We can also multiply, let's see, 2 times 21, okay? And we can multiply 6 times 7, right? So the factors of 42 are 1, 2, 6, 7, 21, and 42. Okay? All right. Hopefully this is making sense to you. Basically, your factors are any two numbers that you can multiply together to get the number we're looking at as the product or the answer, okay? Let's try one last one. Let's try 72, okay? Oops. Having a difficult time getting this up here. Let's look at the number 72. Okay? All right. So what can we multiply to get 72? we can multiply 1 times 72. We can also multiply 4 times 18. We can multiply 2 times 36. We can multiply 3 times 24. And we can multiply 8 times 9. Okay? So our factors for 72 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 18, 24, 36, and 72. Okay? All right. So then from there, we moved on to factoring, getting common factors. Okay? So basically, common factors would be finding the common factors between two numbers. Okay, so factors that two numbers have in common. So in this instance, let's look at these. If we look at 9 and 90, okay, let's look at 9 and 90. What are our factors of 90? Okay, so our factors, well, actually, let's find the factors of 9 first. We know that the factors of 9 are 1 times 9, right? And 3 times 3. Okay, so there aren't any more factors of 9. But when we look at 90, let's find the factors of 90. The factors of 90 are 1 times 90. We can also multiply 2 times 45. We can multiply 3 times 30. We can multiply 5 times 18. And we can multiply 9 times 10, right? Okay, so now let's take those factors and see which ones they have in common. Okay, they have in common 1, okay, 3, and 9. Okay, so 1, 3, and 9 are our common factors. And then of this, okay, what I'm saying when I say that these are common factors, I'm saying that these are factors that are found both in 9 and 90. Okay, so 1 is in both of these. 3 is in both of these. 9 is in both of these, okay? All right? So that's why they're common. They're common to those two numbers. They both share them. Okay, those are the factors they share. We can take this one step further now and find the greatest common factor, which would be the largest factor that both of these numbers share. And you can see that the largest factor that both of these numbers share is 9. So our greatest common factor for 9 and 90 is going to be 9. Okay? Let's try 24 and 12. Okay? All right. So first we're going to find the factors of 24. Okay? We know that we can multiply 1 times 24. We can multiply 2 times 12. We can multiply 3 times 8. And we can multiply 4 times 6. Okay? Now to get 12, we know that we can multiply 1 times 12. We can multiply 2 times 6. We can multiply 3 times 4. Okay, this time we're going to use a different color to figure out what our common factors are. Okay, remember, our common factors are factors that they both share, factors they have in common. So here we can see they share 1. Okay, they both share 12. Okay, they both share 2. Okay, and they both share 3. They both share 4. And they both share 6. All right? Okay, so our common factors for 12 and 24 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. Okay, and again, now we want to look at the common factors that they share and decide what our greatest common factor is, or the largest factor that they share. And that, in this case, is 12. So the greatest common factor for 24 and 12 is 12. Okay? All right, let's try 36 and 60. Okay? Okay. Again, we're going to find the factors of 36. Okay, they are 1 times 36, right? We can multiply 2 times 18. We can multiply 3 times 12. We can multiply 4 times 9. And we can multiply 6 times 6. Okay? All right. What can we multiply to get 60? We can multiply 1 times 60. We can multiply 2 times 30. We can multiply 3 times 20. We can multiply 4 times 15. We can multiply 5 times 12. And we can multiply 6 times 10. Okay, boy, that's a lot. All right, now, what are our common factors? What factors do these two numbers share? Do they have in common? 1, they share 2, they share 3, they share 4, they share 5. Oops, nope, they don't share 5, sorry. See, boop, got you confused. They share 6, right? Let's see, do they share anything else? 6. Oh, I see 12. They share 12. Okay, so our common factors are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. Okay, so the greatest common factor for 36 and 60 is 12. Oops, sorry. Greatest common factor is 12. Okay,